Welcome back to the channel, guys. It is Jay flat out here with a new playlist series starting for you. It is the quest for the perfect daily driver. Now, you guys know I've had my truck for almost a year. I love it to death. It's not going anywhere. We're going to continue that build, but I'm also looking for a daily car or something fast. So what this series is going to be is me testing and driving a variety of different vehicles that are in my persona of interest, and yeah, and I'd like to hear obviously comments below of what you guys would like to see me drive. It's going to be half of a review, half could I see myself driving it every day. Is the drivability up to par? The first car we're going to be driving is actually the Ford Focus RS. Ford Focus RS MSRP is at like 42,000 bucks. Some dealers have a price adjustment because they're rare, but we're going to go down to Friendly Ford and drive one. Now, as you're going to see in the clips ahead, we didn't actually get to drive it very far, only about 1.5 miles. The dealership wasn't really feeling me or the situation, or I don't know what they weren't feeling, but they didn't live up to the friendly part of their name. They had Fords, so they got it half right, but it definitely wasn't a friendly situation. You'll see in the clips later, and then after that I'll go over what I thought of the car. But it's a rally car. It's a rally spec car. It's on par with the WRX STI, on par with the new Type R Civic, with the VW Golf Type R. Basically 4.5 seconds 0 to 60. It's a 2.3 liter turbocharged all-wheel drive 6-speed manual engine. It drove nice. It drove nice, and it's unfortunate that we were treated the way we were treated at this specific dealership, because it would have been a serious contender for a daily driver. It was a nice driving car. So anyway, let's look at the footage, then we'll go over the vehicle afterwards and my thoughts on the car after the footage. Have one to drive?
No, actually we'd have to drive the one you're interested in.
Right.
Right.
Well, I just showed you, like 1,000 in the bank, so.
I do too, sir, but
you just saw that, right?
Yeah.
I'm not playing around with you.
I'm not
well, no, I just usually people, because I don't dress fancy, they act like waste someone's time, you know? Right. What do you mean, are they even going to let me drive it?
Oh, I don't know, it's just...
Why wouldn't they?
It's just the high-end cars.
This is a Ford Focus.
I know. Yeah, that's what most people think.
It's 40 grand. It's 40 grand.
A Ford Focus with Brembo brakes.
My truck's got Brembo brakes.
That is, I've been in it.
It feels nice, but apparently I don't have enough money in the bank to... Oh yeah, they are, dude. Yeah, is he snaking your ride? We should have brought the truck, huh? Is that why? You think that's why? I know this is the same problem a lot of other YouTubers have, like Adam LZ, and when he was buying his truck, went through the same thing. When he shows up to the dealership, again, young guy, 1.5 million subscribers, but because he's young and, you know, wears jeans, he obviously doesn't have anything, you know, according to these guys. But we'll see what the outcome is real quick. This is a turbo? 3-liter turbo?
Right, this is a turbocharged.
I used to have the WRX STI.
500 horsepower.
Okay. All-wheel drive? I believe it is.
Give it a little bit more gas for you there.
I just don't want to rally you shit. You guys are all particular about it, huh?
What's that?
All particular about the car. I'm trying not to rev it up for you guys. Which way do you want to go?
Right. Yeah, turn right. You're serious about buying it, you're going to want to drive it as you're going to drive it, right?
You don't want me to do that. The butt's really thin. Is the butt really thin?
Yeah. It's the seat to hold it. It's to hold you in the seat, right?
Right. Can you widen it at all, or no?
No, that's the way the seats are made. You've raced cars before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but usually like you buy one that fits you a little
Yeah, the seats are molded to you. How does it feel to you?
It's fast. I like it other than the seat.
You go up to the light, turn right.
Okay. This feels kind of cheesy. The controls feel really chintzy.
Really?
Notice. This does, yeah. The turn signal and stuff. It's got cold air intake already.
Yeah. To give you more power with compression.
How much power does this have?
I don't know. I mean, based on my experience when I was a kid racing cars, I'd say that's about 10, 15 horsepower.
10 or 15 for that?
What do you think?
8,
I mean,
realistically.
I never even...
So that concludes the driving portion of the video. Now, my thoughts. It was a nice driving car, honestly. As you heard from the short driving clip, the seat bolsters on the bottom part of the seat were really my only complaint. They were really close together. I was kind of sitting on top of them rather than cushioned in between them like you're supposed to. Same with my buddy who's a little bit bigger than me. He was experiencing the same thing. Other than that, acceleration was pretty smooth. Shifting was smooth. Obviously, it's a manual, so any shifting is going to be deliberate. It's not controlled by the computer. One of the nice features I will say is when we were stopped at a red light, kind of on a slight incline, as I let off the clutch, I had my one foot on the brake, and as I let off the clutch when it's to start to bite, before I put my foot on the accelerator to catch it, to do a hill start, the car actually revved itself up so that it would, basically the clutch would bite for you. That was a really nice feature, so I do want to point that out. The built-in screen was fine. Obviously we didn't get the chance to test out the radio or anything. It's just the guy we were with was not feeling anything. So would I buy one? Well, for $55,000, absolutely not. That's a $30,000 car at max, and I just don't think it stands out enough. You know, to me, if I'm gonna have something, obviously what I do and what I enjoy, I want something that stands out. I want something special, and it just was a little bit too Ford Focus and not enough really Ken Block. Now they said that Ken Block was involved in the design and the specs of this, but obviously I didn't get the opportunity to test out like the drift mode, any of the driving modes. There's 4 or 5 driving modes that, you know, obviously alter the characteristics of the car. Apparently we were lucky to only drive it 1.5 miles. So I think I'm going to discontinue the kind of the sporty hot hatch off of the daily driving Quest, but it doesn't mean that you should discount it. I think it's a nice car. It's worth driving if that's the passion you're in. I'm just looking for something with a little bit more raw power and not the small engine turbocharged. I prefer either a V8 or a V6 supercharged personally. So that's going to be my conclusion of the car. It was a lovely drive. Like I said, it was a lovely drive. I'd give it probably a 7 on the drivability. It handles like it's on rails. You know, it's a really nice driving car. It's just not going to be a daily driver for me. Back in the truck, that is going to do it for this video. Like I said, unfortunate experience down at Friendly Ford. Don't want to taint anything, but I'm just telling it like it is. You guys saw it on video yourself. Like I said, really had a mixed feeling about the Focus RS. Really enjoyed the drive. I just don't think it's gonna be for me. So leave a comment below what else you guys think that I might like, and if I end up picking your car, I'll send you a t-shirt. How about that? Nothing hybrid, no Prius, no Volt, nothing like that. I just it's not for me. Diesel and a hybrid doesn't really make sense. So subscribe, like, comment what you think below, and we'll see you next video.